When we think of birthdays, most of us imagine celebration. Cake, messages, maybe a party. At the very least, some kind of acknowledgement that this day is different. But there's a group of people who quietly move through their birthdays as if nothing special is happening. They go to work. They run errands. They might even hide the date from others. If you wish them happy birthday, they'll smile politely, but quickly change the subject. To an outsider, this can seem confusing, ungrateful, or even cold. Psychology tells a very different story. Today, we are going to unpack this behavior step by step. Not to judge it, but to understand the emotional history, personality patterns, and survival strategies that often shape it. Step 1. Understanding what birthdays represent psychologically. Before we talk about why someone downplays their birthday, we need to understand what a birthday actually represents on a psychological level. A birthday is not just a date. Psychologically, it symbolizes recognition, you matter. Visibility, we see you. Belonging, you are important to us. Worth, your life is valuable. Time awareness, you are moving through life. For many people, these messages feel warm and affirming. But for others, these same ideas can feel uncomfortable, heavy, or even painful. So when someone treats their birthday like an ordinary day, they are often responding not to the cake or the candles, but to the emotional meaning behind being celebrated. Step 2. Early life experiences shape birthday attitudes. Our feelings about birthdays often start forming in childhood. Children learn what birthdays mean based on how their environment handles them. If birthdays were forgotten, minimally acknowledged, filled with family tension, overshadowed by other events, used as a source of comparison, look how much better your sibling's party was. The child's brain quietly forms an association. Birthdays are not safe places for joy. Children are incredibly adaptive. If excitement leads to disappointment, they learn to reduce excitement. If hoping leads to hurt, they learn not to hope. By adulthood, this becomes an emotional habit. Keep expectations low. Stay neutral. Don't get emotionally invested. Treating a birthday like a normal day can be an adult continuation of a childhood coping strategy. Step 3. The role of emotional self-protection. Human beings naturally protect themselves from emotional pain. If a person has experienced repeated disappointment around being celebrated, forgotten birthdays, broken promises, lack of effort from loved ones, their brain may decide, "It hurts less when I don't care." This is not indifference. It is emotional armor. By acting like the day doesn't matter, they reduce the risk of feeling rejected, overlooked, or unimportant. Psychologists call this defensive detachment, distancing yourself emotionally from something that has hurt you before. It may look like not telling people it's their birthday, rejecting celebration plans, saying, "It's just another day," avoiding social media that day. This is not because they don't want to feel special. It's because wanting to feel special has felt unsafe in the past. Step 4. Discomfort with attention and visibility. Some individuals are deeply uncomfortable being the center of attention. Birthdays naturally create focus. People sing to you. People look at you. People talk about you. People post about you. For someone who grew up being criticized, shamed, or emotionally exposed, attention can feel threatening rather than comforting. In their nervous system, visibility is linked to danger. So instead of feeling, "Everyone is celebrating me," they feel, "Everyone is looking at me," and that feels unsafe. Psychologically, this connects to social anxiety, low self-esteem, or past environments where attention came with negative consequences. Avoiding birthday attention is sometimes less about modesty and more about emotional safety. Step 5. Low self-worth and feeling undeserving. Celebration requires a person to accept one core idea: I deserve to be celebrated. For individuals who struggle with low self-worth, guilt, or deep feelings of not being enough, this belief is very hard to accept. They may think, "Other people deserve celebration more than me. I haven't achieved enough. I'm not where I should be in life. I don't like who I am right now. When someone does not feel internally worthy, external celebration feels uncomfortable, almost like praise that doesn't match their inner self-image. This creates a psychological mismatch. Outer world says, "You matter." Inner voice says, "Not really." To reduce this emotional discomfort, they minimize the event. Step 6. Hyperindependence and emotional self-reliance. Some people learn early in life that depending on others leads to disappointment. They become emotionally self-reliant. They handle problems alone. They don't ask for much. They pride themselves on needing little. Birthdays challenge this independence because they highlight social connection and support. A birthday asks, who shows up for you? Who remembers? Who makes an effort? For someone who avoids emotional dependence, this feels like a test they'd rather not take. So they emotionally withdraw from the day itself. It's not that they don't want connection. It's that needing connection has felt risky. Step 7. Birthdays as time markers and life evaluation. Birthdays are powerful psychological reminders of time passing. For some people, birthdays trigger reflection. I thought I'd be further in life by now. I thought I'd be happier. I thought I'd have more figured out. Instead of joy, they feel pressure, regret, or comparison. This is called age-related self-evaluation, measuring your life progress against expectations. If someone feels behind in life, a birthday becomes less of a celebration and more of a reminder of unmet goals. Avoiding celebration can be a way to avoid confronting those feelings. Step 8. Grief, loss, and emotional associations. Sometimes birthdays are connected to painful memories. A loved one who used to celebrate with them is gone. A traumatic event happened near their birthday. A past relationship ended around that time. The brain links dates with emotions. Even if the person doesn't consciously think about it, their body may remember. Instead of joy, the day may carry quiet sadness. Treating the birthday like a normal day becomes a way to move through it without reopening emotional wounds. Step 9. Emotional exhaustion and survival mode. Celebration requires emotional energy. People who are under chronic stress, burnout, depression, or long-term emotional strain often don't have the energy to feel excited, even about meaningful events. Their nervous system is focused on survival, not celebration. In survival mode, the brain prioritizes safety, stability, getting through the day. Joy becomes a luxury emotion, not an accessible one. So birthdays feel emotionally flat, not because they don't care, but because they are tired on a deep psychological level. Step 10. Cultural and family beliefs about humility. In some families or cultures, being openly celebrated can be seen as prideful or unnecessary. People may grow up hearing, "Don't make a big deal. It's just another year. Stay humble." Over time, they internalize the idea that minimizing themselves is a virtue. So downplaying birthdays becomes part of their identity, not out of sadness, but from learned values about modesty and emotional restraint. Step 11. Personality traits that influence birthday behavior. Certain personality traits are more common in people who treat birthdays like normal days. Introversion. They recharge alone and may find social attention draining rather than energizing. High sensitivity. They feel emotions deeply and may avoid intense emotional situations, even positive ones. Self-critical thinking. They focus on flaws and shortcomings, making celebration feel undeserved. Emotional guardedness. They struggle to open up or receive affection comfortably. These traits don't make someone broken. They simply shape how celebration feels internally. Step 12. Why this behavior is often misunderstood. From the outside, others may interpret this behavior as, "They're ungrateful. They're boring. They don't like fun. They're being dramatic." But psychology teaches us something important. Behavior is communication. When someone avoids birthday attention, they are not rejecting joy. They are protecting themselves from something their brain associates with discomfort, vulnerability, or disappointment. Understanding replaces judgment. Step 13. The hidden strengths of these individuals. People who treat birthdays like normal days often have powerful emotional strengths. They are independent. They don't rely heavily on external validation. They are emotionally resilient. They can handle life without constant reassurance. However, the same strength that helps them survive can make it harder for them to receive love, attention, and care. Their challenge is not learning how to be strong. They already are. Their challenge is learning that it is safe to be celebrated. Step 14. Small psychological shifts that can help. For those who relate to this behavior, change doesn't mean throwing a big party. Psychologically, healing begins with small shifts. Allowing one trusted person to acknowledge the day. Doing one kind thing for yourself. Reflecting on growth instead of comparing timelines. Practicing receiving appreciation without minimizing it. The goal is not performance. The goal is emotional permission. Permission to exist. Permission to matter. Permission to take up space, even quietly. By understanding the psychology behind this behavior, we move away from labels and toward compassion. A person who treats their birthday like a normal day is not strange, cold, or ungrateful. They are often someone with a history of protecting their heart, managing expectations, carrying invisible emotional weight, and learning to survive without making noise. And sometimes, the quietest birthdays belong to the strongest people. So the next time you meet someone who shrugs at their birthday, who says, "It's just another day," who avoids the candles, the noise, the attention, pause before you assume they don't care. You may be looking at someone who learned how to survive disappointment. Someone who carries quiet resilience. Someone who has spent more time being strong than being celebrated. Not everyone rejects celebration because they feel nothing. Some reject it because they feel too much and learn to keep those feelings protected. And if you are that person, the one who downplays the day, the one who moves through it silently, there is nothing wrong with you. Your nervous system learned caution for a reason. Your heart built walls for a reason. Your expectations lowered themselves to keep you safe. But healing sometimes begins with the smallest shift. Allowing a little light in. Letting one moment be gentle. Accepting that your existence is not something you have to earn. You were born. You are here. And that alone has meaning, even if you're still learning how to feel it. If this opened your eyes or made you feel understood, you belong in this community. On the Inner Mind Psychology, we explore the quiet behaviors, hidden emotions, and deep mental patterns most people overlook, in simple, relatable ways that help you understand yourself and others better. Follow the Inner Mind Psychology for more human-centered psychology that doesn't judge, doesn't shame, and doesn't overcomplicate. Just real insight for real lives. Because understanding the mind is the first step toward healing it.